Hi, this is Chris. Today I will show you how components connected to a wearable can be controlled from the cloud via a mobile phone. So I will show this using an example of a CIO who could wear an indicator showing the status of his IT systems. Most companies have a dashboard indicating the overall status of their IT systems. It usually includes a number of metrics or KPIs, but basically boils down to an overall indicator showing if everything is fine. Putting that indicator on the CIO would be a great way for him or her to show that most of the time the IT systems are operational. When there is a problem, it will also be a clear signal to everyone that this is something the CIO is working on fixing. Let's create a simple iPhone app that subscribes to an MQTT broker and set the color of an RGB LED connected to a wearable. To do that, you need an iPhone 4S or later, as well as being registered and paying iOS developer. And you also need a Lightblue Bean. And to simplify the connection, it's a good idea to add headers to the Lightblue Bean. You also need an RGB LED. And to connect everything, you need a breadboard, 3 resistors and 4 jumper cables. To set up the hardware, you start by disconnecting everything from its power source, and then connect the ground of the Lightblue Bean to the second or longest pin on the LED. Then connect the Bean's pin 1 to the LED pin 4 or blue over the 10 ohm resistor. Then connect the Bean's pin 2 to the LED pin 3 or green over the other 10 ohm resistor. And then finally the Bean's pin 3 to the LED pin 1 or red over the 68 ohm resistor. The code for the iPhone app is almost identical to the one in my previous video called Internet of Things Wearable Actuators. So please check that out for details. The only difference here is that line 29 to 33 in View Controller M is now replaced with the new line 29, and it sends the color code as a serial string to the Lightblue Bean. To pick up that value, the Lightblue Bean is running the following code or sketch, which is shown here. And first the variables are defined, like the pins for the 3 colors on line 1 to 3. In the setup, we initialize the serial communication on lines 11 to 12 and set the color pins to output mode on lines 13 to 15. The internal loop starts by checking if there is any serial content on line 21, and if so, each color value is extracted from the string on lines 26, 28 and 30, and the color pins are set on line 27, 29 and 31. When you have deployed this code to the Lightblue Bean and run the code on the iPhone, the only thing missing is the server-side code that publishes the correct color depending on the IT system status. I will not show that part here, but you can simulate the operational status by publishing to the topic by opening the terminal and enter the command below. So that's how components connected to a wearable device can be controlled from the cloud via a mobile phone. So with that, I wish you the best of luck with your Internet of Things projects. Thank you.